Alright fellas, welcome back. Today's video is going to be on tight offset tight end. In my opinion, this is the perfect beginner formation to start off with on offense. I think it's also really good moderate level offense, and it really starts to hit that tier of sort of top level offenses, okay? Especially now that we have essentially Hot Route Master, although it's a little nerfed, right? So if we take a look at this formation, right? We've got bench, and you can see what the real sort of strength of this formation is, and it's essentially corner routes, right? It's really hard to stop these corner routes. You'll notice we have two receivers sort of in a slot position, so they're really difficult to bump off the line. And we also have a halfback that is very useful in this formation, okay? So we've got bench, we've got Rams Y out, we've got mesh spot, which is a classic play. We've got PA seams, and we've got Saints spot. And that Saints spot is my absolute favorite play in this formation. We also have drive out. And drive out is a really, really good play, you guys. We only need to make one adjustment on that play. And then you can also use slot outs when you have that Texas route coming out of the backfield. As far as the run goes, we're going to go ahead and do the inside zone, and we're just going to come out in dime in this formation, or in this video, and we're just going to do let's just go ahead and do cover 3 buzz press. Okay, so the run, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and you can see it's not the best run in the game, but it's good, and you can catch your opponents napping with this. Okay, so now we're going to come out in bench. And just stock, it's a good play. You can do a lot with this play, a lot. But essentially, you can turn this formation into bunch strong nasty. So, or excuse me, bunch strong offset, right? You can do this by simply motioning one of your left side receivers to the right, or vice versa. Okay, so you can create corner routes, you can create double corner routes pretty easily with this. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and take circle, and we're going to put him onto a corner route. And now we're going to stem him down about like that. And then we're going to take one of these receivers, and we're going to put them on a streak, and we're going to put him in motion. And now we have our double corner route. And if we want, we can take R1, and we can put him on a flat route. Okay? And we could take triangle, and we can do whatever we want. We could put him on pretty much anything. In this case, we'll just put him on a drag. Okay? So if you look at that, we're real heavy on the right side, but we've essentially created that double corner route that we have in bunch strong offset, right? So one of those corner routes is going to get open. Easy touchdown, right? So you can also create sort of over the middle routes. You can put X on a drag. You can put circle on a post, right? And now we've created sort of high-low reads, and we can even do a corner route with square, and we can stem him down one, right? So look at that play, right? We've created a lot of space here. A lot of space issues for the defense to have to deal with, right? So if those corner routes clear out over there, we've got the drag, and if the drag gets taken, say there's a hard flat to the left, then one of those corner routes is going to be open. And that post may vary, if it's a cover 3, could very easily be a cover 3 bomb. So let's just go ahead and play this organically. And you can see our corner route was wide open for a touchdown. Just an awesome, awesome play. It really is. You can do anything you want with this play. So now we're going to come out and drive out. This play is an awesome play. You don't have to do anything. You've got your running back on a check and release. You've got a drag coming over the middle, and you've got a corner route that's going to clear space for our post, right? All we have to do is streak Kelsey, the tight end. and we have a cover 3 bomb. As long as we get protection, that is very likely going to be open for a big gain. So in this case, we're going to slide left. We're going to go ahead and do a full slide. And you can see, huge gain, huge gain. And if you really want to get tricky with this, you can put X and you can put him on a corner route. And you can take R1 and you can put him on a flat route, right? There's a lot that you can do with this particular play, but really it's a cover 3 bomb. And you can even do something like this with a corner route, and then all we have to do is stem him down. And so we have a double corner route on the left, and we have our bomb on the right side with another corner route. So you can see this is a very powerful play. Very powerful play. So now we're going to go over the mesh concept, right? And the mesh concept, we've talked about this before. It's a tried and true one, okay? In this particular play, what I like to do is I like to put our outside right receiver on a post, creating that high-low read that we like, right? And we can do anything we want with square. We can keep him on the mesh, and for the purposes of this video, that's what we're going to do, okay? Those drags are very powerful, okay? The only drawback to them is sometimes there can be a lot of clutter there in the middle, and so those drags may get caught up, okay? But we do have the makings of an excellent play. So let's go ahead and let this play out and see if we can hit one of these drags. And you can see that time, the traffic in the middle worked to our advantage. Okay? Play around with this, create your own route concepts, but this is my favorite route concept in this, just putting our outside receiver on a post. High-low read, we've got a drag coming across, and we got our running back that's going to clear out space for that drag on the left side. Okay? And that running back, if it's manned, that running back very well could get open. Let's go ahead and see if we can get him open. You can see this is a very, very powerful play in its own right. And all of these routes are so easy to create, these route combinations. You have this tight formation where you have 2 receivers on both sides, and 3 of them are very difficult to bump off the line, the tight end and the 2 slots, right? So it's just an excellent formation, and you can see how simple the route concepts are because most of the money routes are already built into these plays. And now we're going to go over the famous PA seams play. This play destroys cover 3, okay? It's just an awesome, awesome play. You have basically 2 seam streaks going right up the middle there. And you got your corner route, on the left side, but it starts off as a streak, right? So if somebody's cover 3ing you to death, you can hit these seam streaks very easily. Let's go ahead and let this play out. Think he's going to want to play cover 3 on us anymore? That's a crib shot. It's just an awesome play. And you have this out route over here, which this out route has been one of my favorite routes since Madden 16. So let's go ahead and just hit this route. It's an easy 5 yards every single time. You guys, don't sleep on this PA seams play. It is one of the most famous plays out of this tight offset tight end formation. Now we're going to go over drive out. This was my money go-to play in Madden 16. Madden 18, it got nerfed. That out route on the left, they had it go up basically 10 yards instead of 5 here. But this play is a really, really tough play to handle on defense, okay? The only thing that I would recommend, you'll notice we have a high-low read over the middle. but it's not really a high-low read, it's more of a mid-low read, and so it's very easy for the user to cover both of those routes. But if we take Kelsey and we put him on a post, now we've got our high-low read, right? And don't forget, we've got Hunt coming out of the backfield here, and I can't tell you how many times I have burned somebody just with that flat route, that table route from the backfield, okay? But to me, the money route on this play is Worthy's route. This out route is a great short yardage route. Let's watch it play out. That's against man defense. Man defense, and he's still open. Now, let's see about the post here. Can we get the post open? Easily. This formation is great against man and zone, just naturally. Okay? This drive out play, do not sleep on this play at all. Okay? Even that corner route, if it's man and they have even two deep help, they have to pick between the post and the corner, and that corner route can get open. Let's see if we can do it. Even when he's covered, all we have to do is short catch it. And then don't forget about this table route too. Even covered, you can still get yardage. And remember from the last video, one broken tackle with that table route from Hunt, and it's to the crib. You can see that could have been a big gainer. And now we come to my favorite play, Saints spot. This play attacks the corners and it attacks the flats. It's a really good play, and the only thing that we need to do is put our outside receiver on a streak. That's Juju Smith-Schuster there, right? And either the corner route or the table route is going to be open on that right side unless they have a double Mabel. On the left side, we have an almost uncoverable zig route in Worthy, and we have a corner route. And if you want to, you can cancel out that zig and you can put Worthy on a streak, and that will help Hopkins get open, right? And again, they're going to have to double Mabel. And one of the things against tight offset tight end is you're always looking for those corner routes. We're going to reset the play though, and we're just going to streak Juju. Excuse me. And we're going to let this play out and see if we can hit Kelsey. Wide open. Wide open. That's why I love this play so much. And then we can also hit the zig if we want, or the corner route. And that was even a tight window, but we hit it. We see the zig is covered. We lead the pass outside. Easy game, right? And if that's a seam flat or something like that, that zig is going to be open. That zig is it's one of the money routes of this entire play here. And the same thing goes with that table route. And in this case, if they have, say, seam flats or whatever, and the flats are open, we can hit Hunt. And all we have to do is read between X and R1, Kelsey and Hunt. And so let's see what play is called here on defense. And there's Hunt. Wide open. This play is a money play, you guys, a money play. You can also do route combinations with this, but frankly, this thing attacks the sides. And if somebody is not double Mabeling, if you're playing a player who doesn't know how to double Mabel or to Mabel a single side, you're just literally unstoppable. They're going to have to start using, they're going to have to do all sorts of weird stuff. And every one of those routes, the two corner routes, the zig route and the table route, are man beaters, okay? And that streak is a clear out. And that streak can get open once in a while if it's a cover zero, right? But mainly you're looking for Kelsey and Hunt on the right side, and if Worthy is your check down, but Hopkins gets open very frequently, okay? It's just an all-around great play. So you guys, we've gone over bench, and we've seen how we can turn bench into essentially bunch strong offset. We've gone over Rams Y out, which is, in my opinion, it's certainly one of the best cover 3 beaters in the game. We've gone over the mesh spot, which is a classic route combination that you can do all sorts of stuff with. And we even saw how we got that running back out of the backfield for a deep bomb. Okay? PA seams, where we're attacking the middle with those quick seam passes that are so frustrating for people that like to run cover 3. Saint spot, which is, again, my favorite play out of this formation. It's my money go-to play. And we did drive out. Drive out, all you have to do is put that tight end on a post, and you've got an excellent play. The inside zone is a really good run, as well as the trap. The trap can fool. We'll go over that really quickly. And you can see that space. We just got 10 yards. So you guys, this formation, especially being able to hot route most of the routes, most of the money routes that we want, this formation has made a real comeback this year. The only real drawbacks to this formation is that you don't have an RPO, and if you like to do the read options, you don't have that, okay? But you've even got a screen, and that screen can work really well. You've got a little bit of a creative potential route situation with the wide receiver sticking out. You've got every type of play that you need, and it's so simple in this formation. When you're doing trips and bunches, you're having to make all sorts of reads, but when you have a tight formation, you can see the routes develop a lot easier because they're right there in the middle of the screen. So you can tell what routes are going to get open very quickly. This is a very beginner-friendly formation. It really is. And you can create your own schemes out of this. You can do every single route combination. Really quickly, I'm going to show you how to do Y trail. Okay, so if we want to do Y trail, I'm just going to go ahead and use drive out to show you how to do it. Okay, so if we take X and we can put him on, honestly, we can put him on a post, and we can stem that post down about like that, which is it's a man-beating route, and it's going to be very similar to the Texas route and Y trail. And we can take square and put him on a corner. We can motion him over. We see this is probably a man defense, right? And we can block R1, and we can put triangle on a post. So we've essentially created a Y trail here. And I'm going to go ahead and take Kelsey, and I'm going to put him on a slant instead. So there's our Y trail, right? It's the same basic route concept setup, right? All of those are man-beating routes, 4 man-beating routes. And we basically created a bunch strong offset, right? And that drag coming from Juju, if that thing is open, and this is a man defense, so it's likely going to be, that can be a one-play touchdown. Let's go ahead and let this play out and see what gets open. And you can see Kelsey gets wide open on that slant, just like in Y trail, except it's a faster developing route. So again, let's put Kelsey on a slant. Let's block our running back. Let's put square on a corner and triangle on a post, and let's motion Worthy over. And we've just created our own version of Y trail, right? Let's see what gets open here. That drag gets open. What do we get? 15 yards? You guys, this formation, do not sleep on it. You can come out in this, and any pro could take this formation and destroy 90+% of people, okay? This is a great formation, and now that we have the ability to create almost any route that we want, it really takes this to the next level. It's just under meta, right? And there are some people who are pro players who do use this, okay? So it's that close to being a meta, okay? Again, the main thing that we're missing is an RPO, right? And we're just going to have to live with that, because if you're starting off with this game, you've got 2 good runs, You can attack the corners, you can attack the middle of the field. You have simple route combinations that you can use with only having to maybe make one or two hot routes, and you can get going on offense. Just follow the tips in this video. If you want, just steal all the route combos in this video and practice them. And I guarantee you, if you're a new player, you are going to go to a higher level and you're going to win more games. Your offense is going to be more potent. If you're a moderate to advanced player, you already know that this is an excellent formation. Okay? I hope this video has been helpful to you. Be on the lookout for the next video, which is going to be a defensive video. I've had a few requests, so that's coming. As always, have a great day.